But why is it bad to be out of reality in the first place? Well, imagine this situation. It seems like it has nothing to do with it, but I'll explain later. You are at home, you invite some friends over, and you have a party. And you have a big party, and a very big party, and the next day you wake up and you're like, oh, what? And there's a mess everywhere. And you're tired and hungover, and you really don't want to clean it. So you just take some of your keys and something and go out to a friend's house. And you stay there, maybe for a couple of days. But then you have to go back to this again sometime. So the longer you wait at the friend's house, the worse the mess gets. You have moldy teas and stuff on the wall that transformed itself and changed color, and well, you can imagine. And so the sooner you clean the mess, the easier it is. The less time it takes, you know what you're actually cleaning and why, and it's just way easier. And how does this transform to real life? So if you have a bad day at work and then just go home and sit at the couch and just watch something and turn the mess in your head off, you'll have to come back to it again eventually. But the longer you wait, the more messy it gets and the more things come in between. So being out of reality is kind of being out of yourself a bit, not wanting to clean this mess. Did it ever happen to you that you are walking in the city and suddenly you realize that you forgot your phone at home? You're like, oh, what do I do now? Like, I have to go to the metro and there will be people with phones and I don't have anything to fiddle with. And you feel really uncomfortable now without something like this. But this thing is really unnatural, and maybe it's because we are not used to spending time with ourselves, with our thoughts. So I propose that you try our 3-month program of not watching anything. And who knows, maybe after that time you will actually enjoy just going outside and looking at the trees and thinking about things that maybe you would never have thought of. I think it's a good idea, but it's up to you to decide.